Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our continued Let's Play Parasite Eve for the PlayStation 1. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today, with the help of Zappa, King of the Giant Robots, we are continuing our dive into this amazing survival horror RPG. Day 2. Fusion. Yeah, sure, we'll save at this point.
Yep. You can use that whole memory card for your game.
Yeah, with the PS3, you have like infinite memory cards, so...
Just create another. Hey, you okay? You want to be rested.
Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night.
I've been getting some info on Melissa. She got no relatives and no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. People at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we got no info on her medication.
So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about? It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People actually set on fire. Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP thingamajiggies? That's the best way to describe it for now. ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if you're right, how are we supposed to deal with, something like that?
I believe her. After all, I'm the only witness so far. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm.
I also need a storage. There is a way to store in police station, right?
So is.
You can go for Baker.
I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. They'll help you out.
Mod permit. I wonder what happens if you have too much inventory.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Let's see.
I think it might ask you it right on the spot to try to discard something.
Yeah.
Or he'll tell you to go store something or discard something, and then he'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's probably... That'd be good game design. Let's hope that's true. I do believe... Like I said, I do believe there is a storage area in the police station.
Well, I can tell you one part of this game that's not good game design. Did you see something in your inventory that you're completely done with?
Oh, the keys.
The 2 keys.
Can't discard them.
Nope.
But you can store them, right?
You can store them, but I think that's just an implication saying that you could go back. Maybe they had intentions for you that you could go back to the theater, but can't. So, let's do some environmental observation. You saw the save point there?
Yeah, I did. I'm just checking around looking for items. I mean, I
See
just
that
saved
little
a second
portrait?
ago. Huh?
See that little drawing right there?
Can't.
Well, you can't interact with it, but do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. You don't. Do you know what that is?
Hold on. It looks familiar, but it's kind of hard to see in its entirety.
It's just a sketch of Melissa.
Oh, okay.
It's the official art of Melissa.
Oh, that's cool. No wonder why it looks familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, that looks familiar. Like, I just saw that, but I couldn't place it.
I don't think it's there later on.
But if you're right, yeah, okay, so they're saying the exact same thing we just
Yeah.
said.
I believe her. After all, I is the only witness so far.
Okay, ask for a better sidearm. So they're just saying the same things. Anything hidden here?
No, sir. This room is clear.
One of the good things, I mean, there's a lot of good things about having you here, but one of the good things is I don't need to spend as much time mashing X everywhere.
Trying to find that one sweet spot that had something.
Yeah, especially in this game with the technicals.
You want to clear some inventory space.
Do I do it here or somewhere else?
If you want to mess with the inventory, it's downstairs.
Okay, well then let's come back here.
Yeah.
Because I want to drop off all the guns and all the armors. Oh, speaking of
And
armors.
all the keys.
Speaking of armors, we got a Kevlar vest, which is
Don't get attached.
huge defense upgrade.
Don't
and,
get too attached.
and by the way, down here we have mods that can be added to weapons and armor has some and weapon has some. I don't really remember mods on armor though.
Yeah,
Like,
they exist. That's the thing.
I remember the weapon ones because I mean weapons are cool, because you shoot them. I guess the armor one is probably like status resist.
Status resist, extra inventory slots. I think there's one called impact resist that prevents you from being like one shot. It'll leave you with 1 HP left.
Nice. Does this guy store?
Store. Yeah. He will store, but much talking must be had.
Okay, well let's talk to him so I can get the storage.
Hey there, good looking.
Cut the garbage, Wayne. Where's Torres?
That baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher?
All the above. Wayne!
Yes, sir.
Idiots like you are the reason why guns won't disappear from this country. Get your butt back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here.
Okay. Sheesh.
Rookies. Torres, I need some equipment. For last night's case, and it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, you know, criminals will too. Pretty sure criminals will, even if cops didn't rely on guns. But anyway, it's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you, but I hear this is your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed. Say, can't carry any more equipment. Wayne, take some of my things and put them in storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, something to say, officer.
No, sir. So you want to put some stuff away?
Yeah, sorry, gotta click that.
No, you're good.
So we can put away this.
So, if my memory serves correctly, anything you have in storage much later will still be in storage very much later.
Can't get rid of the club.
You always have to have a melee weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Fortunately, I want to get rid of items, but we can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. M16A1. That's
So,
pretty nice.
that statement is so weird.
Considering all the other guns he probably has. Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun? Okay, so I guess don't really want to use this. Come back with a modification permit if you want to tune up your equipment. Can I
You
like
can
save
store
this?
it. Yes.
Good.
Don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques.
Okay, so this guy is useful. How about
Oh
that?
yeah, no, he's super functional.
Tune up Polygon. Using the tool, you can move stuff from weapons and armor. I believe the number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of weapon is determined by the number of slots. And we can increase those slots by using mod tools, right?
And some other items, but yes. The mod permits are for abilities, the tools are for numbers. Well, both. Sorry. The mod permits are for increasing items, increasing slots, and the tools are for numbers and abilities.
Yeah, gotcha.
You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club.
And that's the interesting thing too is there's no different bullets in this game, so everything uses bullets, right? So
Yes,
even if you
everything.
yeah, even
There
if
is
you
a
get a rocket
universal
launcher,
Sorry.
go ahead.
No, I was just saying there's a universal bullet system. Like all guns, except for the rocket launcher, use the same thing.
Oh, the rocket launcher doesn't use bullets? I thought it did.
No, it'll have its own separate crate that does not take up inventory space. But I was saying earlier about Torres' weird statement about the most powerful gun is like, by and large, there's no power to a gun. Everything is based on the bullet, like the caliber, how much gunpowder's in it, all the sciencey stuff like that. Guns aren't any more powerful from one to the other. It's the bullet that goes in it.
No.
Which is something that they get right in the second game. Bullets are, more,
Yes, I remember
determine
that.
your attack power.
I do remember that.
Okay. So you're gonna stash your extra numbers.
Well, I want to look at this gun first. Wow, that's much
okay.
better. Definitely use that.
Okay. Shall I get into more numerical science?
How about sure, go ahead.
So your ATB speed is based upon the type of gun you're using plus your ATB stat. Every gun has like a different speed that the ATB will move at. The rifle there, that icon, is the third slowest in the game.
Wait, what's that?
Your ATB, it is the third slowest ATB in the game for
What's
rifles.
That? For rifles. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So handguns are the second fastest, or maybe third. I don't know. I would never really compared melee versus machine gun, and then handgun, shotgun, rifle, grenade launcher, and then the slowest naturally would be the rocket launcher.
So if you want to make a gun really powerful, it's best to make a pistol powerful?
Well, that's a matter of preference. You could, if you look at your range there, you could clear most of your screen. So it's, what do you prefer? Do you want to wait a little longer to keep everything far away? Or do you want to stay up in everything's face and be ready to go, go, go? And the fastest ATB also comes with like a big downside for the majority of the time that you have it, which is the machine gun, which often gets locked with one of two not good abilities.
Now, we just got a tool, and as Zappa says, what I can do is I can take a gun. So let's say I wanted to take the pluses from my handgun, which was a 301, and put it into this rifle. I could use a tool to transfer either the ability or the weapon modifiers into this gun. However, there are tools and there are super tools. A tool, I'm pretty sure, destroys the original item, and the super tool doesn't. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So a super tool is really good for if you want a ability and the pluses.
Mm-hmm.
So should I just use the tool on that gun and move it into the rifle?
That's usually what I do.
Yeah, that's what I would figure. And you basically
Now,
want to stack all your pluses on like one item if you
hmm
can, and then use the super tool. So like if I get a gun that has 3 modifiers, it's really good. I move all my pluses into that gun. Now I find a gun that's better, but it doesn't have all the modifiers. What I can do is I can use the super tool to move those things into that newer gun. So there's a lot of like things that this game does, which is really, really cool.
why are your revives in storage?
Because I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
I like the confidence. So there's also another piece of armor that you can go grab right now.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and how do I
Tools.
yeah, talk to him? No.
It's in one of the bottom options. Not on further down.
Like I thought you talked to him, you don't.
No.
Tune up.
There.
There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna take my M16
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tune it up with this. And as you can see, my range does not increase, but my attack increases and my bullets increase.
Yes.
And if I look at that gun, it's a 301, which is why I put the plus attack on it. So if I add these to it,
So no, not that one. That one.
okay, I almost made a mistake there. Parameter
Yeah.
removed and the M1911A1 will be lost. Okay, that's what I want.
Yes.
So
And
now my gun
will,
has +4 and +2 too.
and it will automatically dump any bullets that were in that gun into your box.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I just prefer to like unload them already.
Okay, I think we have a clean inventory. And there's more stuff for us to grab. So let's grab more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I forget where all those boxes were. Are they up here?
Right in here. Nope, that's too far. That's okay.
Oh, they were to the left, right? The locker room.
Yeah.
I remember now. Now, do me a favor, because this is something that I never understood, and I want to understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please explain junk?
Okay. And later on, you'll be able to get another item here, but it's plot locked. Actually, trying to clear my throat so I can explain. That's a move. That's a good move. Auto heal.
Yeah, but it's got less defense.
You could always hang on to it till you get a tool.
Yeah, it's true.
But there will be more. So junk. Junk is a time sink with great reward. With great grinding comes great capability. When you have junk in your inventory and there are like specific enemies that have a really high chance of dropping junk, it'll take up place in your inventory. But what you do is you run that back over to Wayne. And after a while, Wayne will have the option to make a gun for you.
Don't you get like 300 of it or something?
That's the time sink.
How the heck do you get 300 junk? Because, I mean, even with expanded inventory, let's say you have 25 inventory space. That is
Back
still
and forth.
a lot.
You just go back and forth.
Like, is it worth it?
Do you want to do the new game plus dungeon?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord. We're gonna be doing that off camera.
What, the junk grinding? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Like, my advice to you, as professional in this game, is while we're on camera, throw it away.
Yeah, that's usually what I remember doing. Nice doggos. I love to just watch them. Always come in after my shift to relax. Yeah, who doesn't love doggos? They're so cute. Definitely not gonna try to rip my throat out, I'm sure. Authorized personnel only, weapons department. Because I think I remember when I was younger, like, fighting pros or stuff to get, like, junk.
Yep.
And I went completely crazy because it just didn't seem worth it. Hey there, you lost? Ah,
Man,
Daddy! So, this has been...
Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here?
Here.
Tickets. Oh, yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make up for it.
Fine.
Ben! Guess every kid needs a mother.
Mm-hmm. That's not true. I was raised by my father too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him.
Yeah, well, his mother's still alive.
Okay, let's continue exploring. Apparently we can just go right through doors.
No clip. ID no clip. So, also, take note of this wall. The wall in the back. Nothing particular on it, just it changes over time.
Oh, that's cool.
What's here now is not what will be here later. It's not what will be there later on.
Oh, nice. Let's
Yeah.
come back here to check it out.
Oh, you will.
Just did a circle.
Exterior collisions, man.
Yeah, you never know what type of items, well, I mean, unless you have a guy, but you never know what type of items are just going to be randomly laying in a corner. I mean, I play Shadow Hearts. Shadow Hearts love to do that. Shadow Hearts would just stick a random item in the corner, and there's no visual indication that there's an item there. It's just a random item that they put there.
Okay.
Sorry, only authorized personnel allowed past here.
Yeah, you get up there later. But that door there, the first few years that I played this game, I always forgot that door existed.
Which one?
It was along the left wall on that screen behind the gate.
Okay.
I just always forgot about it.
You met Daniel's son, Ben. Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father. So he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you. Alright, we gotta go find Captain Baker. And I believe we're off to the park.
There's a little bit more.
See, I told you it's been a long time since I played this game.
Hey.
Like, I don't remember when the station incident happens. Anyway, sir. Oh. I thought she would just auto walk in. No, she just stopped after saying sir. You were looking for me?
Yeah, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too.
Me?
That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of the incident.
I see.
But you only answer when I ask you to. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about.
That's true.
They may even turn you into a suspect. Let me do the talking. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Let's go meet the press. My tone for Baker is tired, not rude.
So you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist?
That is what we currently speculate.
Well, how about a council of officers' environment at the scene bursting into flames? That was
due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire.
Another question. Well then, how did Detective Brea survive without so much as a minor burn?
That would be a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer.
Oh, I just realized something in the background. Opera Theater Incident Press Conference. Captain Baker, Detective Brea. Oh.
Yep.
This is weird seeing a chalkboard, you know what I mean? I'm asking her the question.
She
said that my mitochondria were a mutation. Your mitochondria? Who said this? Melissa. No, she said she was Eve. But according to a report thingamajig I got here, let me see. Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire. Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve. Ah, what's this Eve? Is this some kind of alien? Are we all gonna have things busting out of our chest here?
People, please, please. She's very tired and we are still investigating. That will be all for today.
Oh, he's not gonna be happy about this.
I thought I told you not to say anything.
I'm telling the truth, sir.
That is not the point. Who's going to believe you?
Yeah, I didn't think he would be happy about that.
You only stir the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only...
Saved by the phone call.
Baker here. Oh, what? What does he want? We'll put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Me? You'll have to speak up. Yet? What? Yes, all right. Some Japanese scientist, I think. I couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about some mito something. He says he's coming over here. Mitogyne?
Is it mitochondria? You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen?
Might have heard something about that in school.
That's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be free. Hey, I just read that some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them.
Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. May explain that phone call too. Yes, sir. Monaya.
I remember this guy. And for some reason, I don't know how, but I have a name in my head. Maeda? M-A-E-D-A? I don't know how I remember that. Just like...
Maeda?
Maeda. Like, for some reason, I just remember that name.
Well, that is the name.
Go ahead and drop save here.
Yeah. Taking up 2 memory card blocks. I'll bring the car around. You meet me in the front.
Well, let's go.
Let's go!
So my idea with the revives is I'm still early in the game, so I'm hoping not to die. I could be wrong, but I do know there's more challenging stuff later on. So I'm just trying to save those for, you know, day 4 or something.
Fair and valid. I support this theory.
What a kiss of a Christmas, huh? I like how if I click anywhere on this, he'll like move.
Dang. Well, I mean, he does need to get some steps in.
But I like how it's programmed that way.
That is clever. I like that. Not all games consider this. Like, you would have to just stand there and talk to him.
All right, so we can go to the museum.
I thought there used to be a secret on this world map. Like a cool trick. But I don't know if I can find it in decent time from my book. Like, I thought there was a button that you could push and change the perspective of what's going on screen.
Like that?
That's the move. It just follows the helicopter around.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's the select button.
Okay, I thought it might have been like either select or controller 2.
Oh, controller 2, that would have been crazy.
Pain in the butt. So, it's not going to show it yet.
Yeah, I don't think I knew about that.
We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Clamp will be there.
Dr. Klump, what's his area of research?
Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Might have conjured up something, but it seemed to cover the whole genetic spectrum.
That's odd. Have a PhD and be working in a museum.
Well, he's pretty antisocial and don't like to waste no time outside of research.
Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one.
Yeah, I know. You're just going with this. Just be careful this time, huh?
Are you referring to the press conference?
Yeah.
Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss.
I probably should have gone to Carnegie Hall first.
Nah.
Like, I went directly to where I wanted to go.
Observe.
American Museum of Natural History. I see a Chocobo on that thing.
Yeah, you do.
That's awesome. Chocobo! And it even says Chocobo on it.
Yep. There's another monster cameo, but we won't get to see it until later on. But it's on the same map screen.
I love that. It's awesome.
Well, it's been a while since I've been to the museum.
The world of dinosaurs.
Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Huh? Looks like it's closed today. Looks like I also teleported. Well, let's see what the security guard can do for us.
Hey, that big guy can move, man.
Nah, it's just easier to program to like plop him over to where he needs to be, as opposed to having him walk the whole way.
Like we have to.
Mm-hmm. Hey there, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. It's a pretty cool day, though. How about yourself?
We're with the NYPD, looking for Dr. Clam. He work here, don't he?
Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something?
Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all.
Thank you. It shouldn't take long.
Place pretty creepy without any people.
You'll find him in the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out. Ever.
Thanks. You have control.
I like how he's walking up the stairs. It looks like he's just walking normally. Oh, by the way, could you sign in his policy? Let's keep a track of who comes in.
Thanks, Aya!
Gee, Daniel. You sure you don't want to run down here and do it by yourself? Notebook's on the counter. Thanks.
I mean, technically, these are pre-rendered backgrounds. They're flat planes.
Just my name? Yep, that should be enough, unless you want to leave your number too. Pass.
Hard pass. 0 out of 10. Will not write my number down.
Ah, come on. I just stare at old bones all day long. Be nice to see something a little bit more fresh. Anyway, save our game. Save often. Maybe a traditional like survival horror game, but at the end of the day, it's still an RPG.
Mm-hmm. You know, you never know when the game might accidentally crash because you no clip into the background.
Yeah, that never ever happens in our.
That never happens.
Have you ever seen that before?
No, that was so wild.
So, I was playing Final Fantasy V Pixel Remaster, and part 4, we're going up Phoenix Tower, and all of a sudden my character just ignores doors and walls and everything and just flies everywhere. But I can't. I still getting encounters, but I can't do anything. So I can still fight monsters in like the air, but I can't open a door.
Wow. Hey, Aya. Over here. So how's your mad scientist voice?
Off and on.
Do you want me to do it?
I'll do it. I like mad characters.
All right.
Going crazy characters is always fun.
I assure you there are no items to pick up here.
Oh, you could have told me that before I ran around the room. But anyway, it's good.
I don't want to stop your exploration. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Hello. Hey. Dr. Clamp? Dr. Clamp?
I hear you. We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Hello? Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred. Are you accusing me? What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him. I think.
What's wrong? You okay, Aya?
Yeah.
We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing.
NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work? The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you?
That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off.
Or flew off. Since you mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info. You two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Oh, do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code. Its own? Are you saying it's a separate organism? Precisely.
Like some kind of parasite or something.
Ah, name drop. Parasite? Well, that's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Did you know that the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well. Heat?
The combustions from last night were...
For human to burn and melt, 600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began to function at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy. So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people?
Professor, we may be right that we need a mitochondria to live. But in the end, we're just using them for energy, right?
I have no idea. The mitochondria has control of an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we were born, this hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. The signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and in essence it dies. The same can be said for aging. This mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells.
Remember that.
Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process.
I remember that.
So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species?
But you're not saying this mitochondria is all doing this, like, consciously, right?
When I said that the mitochondria can mutate 10 times faster than the human cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster as well. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise that they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Well, let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientists wanted to establish a connection with the human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know, what they call the root of it all? A mitochondria Eve! It's a splendid name. Just incredible! Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case, she called herself Eve. What? Oh, shoot.
Oh, dang.
No, what happened was I pressed the button to advance his dialogue, and it didn't advance, so I pressed it again, and then Daniel's flashed, so sorry about that. She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now, if you would. Please go away. I believe you know the way out. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Or actually, let the door hit you on the way out.
You better explain what the hell is going on here.
No, don't go away. Daniel, forget it. Let's just go.
God. Oh. So do you know why his screen is flickering like that?
Old school computers?
A little bit. So it was weird seeing this for the first time, but when you record older screens, because the recording only captures so many frames per second, screens also have their own refresh rate. So it's actually capturing the refresh rate of the screen.
Oh. Well, that is absolutely exciting and very, very interesting. I tell you, my holidays are ruined because of this. They're paying me extra vacation days for this. What are you doing here? Hey, you can't just bargain in here. You ain't getting no special treatment. Saw you on TV. From the 17th precinct, aren't you? You're the one that survived. Can we just talk for a second about one of the things I find, I don't know, charming about this game?
Go on.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the Carnegie Hall real quick.
Word.
Tell me what you notice about Aya's character.
That she's ready for combat.
She's running around with a pistol in her hand.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do people just run around with a pistol in their hand like that?
Bruh, it's New York.
And the best thing is, we don't even have a pistol. Right?
Oh. So
I know it's just a limitation of the time, but I just think it's funny that she's running around with this like pistol glued to her hand.
When she gets into combat, whatever weapon she has,
It like mutates into it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her parasite power. Gun.
Exactly.
The hell's wrong with that guy? I can't stand him.
That man, I've seen him before, but I can't remember where.
It's Daniel. What? All right, we'll be right there. All right, looks like we got a break in the case.
What?
We got to get back to the station. Hey, hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo. Shift into turbo.
Gotta go fast. Back to the police station we go. New York City Police Department, 17th Precinct. Love the music. Go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Follow Daniel around. God dang it! I was trying to talk to you.
Let's go, folks. We're starting the meeting. And the board is different again.
Yeah, I noticed. Now it's got Melissa, DNA. What looks like Mito. Got a picture of a cell?
It's either a cell or Long Island.
Or it could be a
I can never
Metroid.
tell. Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident and the concert was canceled. While people are still gathering at the stage, we must not let another massacre happen again. Concert is in Central Park. Well, that explains that thing. That is a map of Central Park.
I was talking about the thing to the left of that, the drawing.
Oh, the blobby glob?
Yeah, that.
Oh, I don't know. That could be mitochondria. Concert is at Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park?
What is it, Daniel?
Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert.
What?
Daniel, you don't go out there. Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger.
Yeah, I didn't advance that to accident automatically.
Oh, interesting. Ah, Daniel.
I guess it's the idea is that, he was running
Such
away.
rush. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Watch his back.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Permit for maker.
Have another mod permit after you've done nothing with your gun.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
You haven't even fired it once.
I think I'm gonna go drop this off.
Modify it again. Yeah, you can store that.
Well, I think the idea is you're supposed to, you're supposed to use the mod to modify your gun, and then you're supposed to use the mod to modify your armor.
Growing up, I always dumped both of them into the rifle. I didn't know no better.
Oh, I wasn't expecting this.
When are you gonna let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask me to sign here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know?
Well, as long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them.
Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you.
Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. Supposed to be safer.
Fine, you geezer. So, hey, there's an aspect of Mystic Quest in this game.
Oh?
Every time you go to the world map, that box and that box always refill.
Oh.
And over time, they upgrade.
Oh.
I know I could make a better gun. I can turn a handgun into a cannon.
You gotta cure poison somehow. I don't remember getting that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was in one of the lockers.
Ah. Okay, we'll save that here. Sorry, I didn't mean to make a scene. That goes you too. You never be too careful with the gun. Okay,
No mod permit.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's all he does is mod permits, modifications.
I'm good with the basic stuff for now.
Totally viable.
And we did upgrade our gun. So
You gave it +301.
at Central Park, I sure hope it's not a repeat of last night. I just wanted to talk to her because I noticed she was there and she wasn't there before.
Hmm.
You kidding me? You're gonna make me walk all the way down there?
Get your steps in, bruh.
Hey, Eddie. Any news on the case? I'll be back this creep soon. Hate to bump into him on the street. I need to get more steps in. Like, that's something I need to do personally. I don't do it enough.
So, this is the police station theme, but sped up.
That's cool. We gotta remember, my friends, this is a PlayStation 1 game.
What the heck did Melissa evolve from us?
Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area.
Dang, this thing's got my boy involved. She gonna pay for this.
Let's hurry.
Hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you.
Kind of scary, if you think about it. Like,
Which part?
your son,
Oh,
you
I
know.
thought you were talking about the speeding and the driving.
Well, that could be scary too, but as a passenger, but I mean, just for the father, you got your kid there.
Burn!
Daniel, stop.
I gotta go get my boy, rookie.
Amazing he survived that. Amazing anyone survived that. I mean, if he's getting burned from that far, how does the kid survive?
Daniel is very powerful.
Sometimes you got to look before you leap, old timer.
I don't care if I burn.
I'll go.
Ben's my son. He's the only family I got. Ah, can't do anything.
Leave it to me.
Well, but
I'll get him out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you're dead.
I count on you, Aya.
I know.
Aya, Ben.
Don't worry, I'll find him. I won't come back until I do. But I mean, as a father, how scary that would be, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know, I never thought to check around that car. There's nothing there, but I never thought to ever look.
So here's an interesting thing. There's an old point-and-click adventure game called Police Quest. And in Police Quest, there's so many ways you can die in that game because it's a Sierra game, you know? But you can actually die almost or lose the game instantly before you even leave your car from the station. Because what you have to do is you have to walk around your car like this before you get into the car. Because you had to inspect the car to make sure it's okay to be used. And if you don't inspect the car, you get a game over.
What happens? Does it explode?
I don't remember. I think it just like instantly like lose or something else happens. Or like it breaks down when you start driving. But you have to like walk around the car to properly inspect it. And once you walk around the car, you get like a pop-up saying you have inspected the car and you get points for it. So you know you're good. There's so many ways to die in those old point-and-click adventure games. I don't think I ever beat Police Quest 1. I think I beat Police Quest 2. But I never beat the first one.
Now you can check the trunk.
Okay, that's what I was... There we go.
Technically, it's not the trunk, but...
If I'd known that was there, I would have dropped off the other cure poison.
No, you're gonna want them.
Okay, that phone is very hard to click on. Like even like if you look at how we're clicking on it right now.
Yeah.
I don't
still
know
kind
what.
of far from it.
Yeah, I don't know what we're holding in our hands.
Oh, the clicking only gets weirder from here.
Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.